Alright guys, so I made it to the bus stop. I'm on my bus. We're just waiting to leave to go to Sanliurfa. I hope you guys can hear me. It's a 18-hour overnight bus. Seats are pretty comfortable so far. It's gonna be a long one, so but tomorrow when we get there, we'll get there at 8 o'clock, and I'm super excited. Super excited. Alright guys, and talk to you later. Alright guys, we're just waiting at the bus stop for the bus. By the way, good morning. We are out and about adventuring today. Super excited because not only is it Friday, which means it's my weekend, but also because I hope you can hear me through this mask. We're going out to see Gobeklitepe, and I'm super excited about that because it's one of the reasons I came to Turkey, and we'll talk more about that when we get there. But yeah, I got about 10 minutes, and then we'll get going. Alright guys, so we made it to Gobeklitepe. One piece of knowledge that maybe has changed over a little bit. It used to be you could just pay, sorry, I don't know if that sun's in your eyes, used to pay when you get on the bus, but now, probably due to the world situation, they really just want you to use the Urfa card. So make sure you invest in that before you get on the bus. You can, of course, buy it on the bus, apparently, but it's probably just easier if you have it already. Now it is time to get exploring, and I'm not sure if this exhibition is only with a ticket or not. So I'm gonna go check that out, and then we'll get started. Alright guys, so the exhibition was really cool. Definitely worth it to check out. It adds an extra 10 lira right now. The ticket itself is, the one that I got, is 65 lira. So really not that bad. Right now, with the current exchange rate, that's like $6.50, something like that. Yeah, so check out behind me. Yeah! I'm super excited. As you guys know, I'm super obsessed with Turkish television shows, which is how I learned about this site, to be truthful. That's right, people. As much as a history nerd as I am, I had never even heard of this site until I started watching. In the US it's called The Gift. I think in Turkey it's called Atiye. But once I saw it, I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't even plug in the mic. Once I saw it, and I did a bunch more research, I knew I had to come see it. And I was definitely right. So, yeah, we'll get going exploring it here in a second. The cool thing is they actually have shuttle buses up to the top, so you don't have to walk it. I mean, unless you want to, I guess. I only have a short period of time because my bus is set to leave in about 45 minutes, so we're going to get to seeing some stuff. Alright guys, so I don't know, I thought Gobeklitepe was going to be bigger. It isn't. Honestly, like the most I'd say is an hour that you really need. But it was amazing. So cool. So here's the deal. This is why Gobeklitepe is so stinking cool. It predates all of the major known structures we know, right? So the pyramids, the Sphinx, all that. 10,000 years, right? And so now archaeologists that are checking this out are saying that maybe we have the whole idea of how things came about wrong. What I mean by this is that we used to think that agriculture brought about cities, but in truth, what they're saying may have happened is that worship and faith and cities actually brought about agriculture. So I think that's pretty stinking cool. But yeah, I just wanted to wrap that up, give you a little insight into that. We'll share more once I get back down to the gate. All right, talk to you in a bit. Bye. Alright guys, so I just got back to my hostel. Don't pay attention if you can see any of this mess because that's just the way my rooms wind up. So Gobeklitepe, what I was saying, was amazing. I'm so glad I went to see it. It does have, like I said, a very limited area of the site that you can see. But that being said, still well worth it. It does cost either $55 for just the archaeological site, $65 for the archaeological site and the exhibition, and then if you want an audio guide, it's $110, and that's all in liras. The audio guide might have been helpful, but most of the signs are written in both Turkish and English, and because I'm trying to learn Turkish, it really kind of helped me out. So the audio guides are really optional, whatever. There is a bus from the base to the top, like I said, which is helpful because it's not really steep hills, but if you're on a limited time frame like I was, even just a few seconds shaved off of travel time is important. That is where I'm gonna leave this. By the way, that show that introduced me to this, The Gift or Atiye, if you haven't seen it and you like kind of like spiritual, sci-fi, romantic dramas, I don't even know what you would call it, you should check it out. So for today, that's it. Tomorrow we're gonna hit the museum. It's supposed to be rainy, so that'll be a perfect day for the museum. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna grub down on a chicken donut and call it a day. Talk to you guys tomorrow.